Chairman, Mr. Jim Park. Mr. Park is also the founder and co-CEO of the new Vista Asset Management. He has worked in private, government, and nonprofit sectors over the past 20+ years, and his career has been dedicated to create opportunities for individuals and communities that have been overlooked and underserved. He is the past president and founding board member of National Coalition for Asia Pacific American Community Development, which represents non-profit agencies that serve the low-income minority and immigrant communities. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Jim Park, our national chairman for AREAA.
It's great to be here in Boston, and just going to give you a little background on. I'm going to give you a little background on the organization and all of that, but you know, Jessica reached out to me about a month ago, I think it was. And she's going to be a great chairman because I'm the president of this association, I know, because the first thing she said was, you know, we're going to do an event in Boston to kick off this association, and I would love to have you come. I said, when is it? When is this event? She says, whenever you can make it is when the event is, so it was very hard for me to say no. It's also nice to be here when the weather's so nice. I'm going to take credit for the great weather, because I come from San Diego. San Diego's pretty much like this throughout the year, so I feel right at home. Okay. Is that better? Do I need to repeat that? So I've always liked coming to Boston. It's a great community. It really feels like a community, not a city. It really does. Maybe it's all the colleges, all the young students, really the history that's here. But usually two things. When I come to Boston, I used to think of two things. One, I sound funny when I come here. I don't, you know, I sound kind of out of place. You know, I see some folks from New York chapter here supporting you, Connecticut, and you know, people, and several of you I think are also going to Chicago for an event tomorrow. A number of you folks are flying in for that as well, and it's really a family of friends and future business partners really that you're developing, and I know this organization is going to prosper, and I know this organization is going to have the kind of impact that all of you see, really helping the Asian American community build wealth, find home ownership, and help to stabilize and grow this community. So with that, I know we have a lot of speakers, and we have a lot of speakers who are a lot better than me, professional speakers. So I am going to turn it back over to Tom, and I want to thank all of you for being here and supporting the launch of this chapter. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I would like to have the pleasure of introducing our next speaker. He is a friend of the Asian community, the mayor of Malden, Gary Christensen. Please give him a warm round of applause.
Wong Shung Hao, Ni Hao Ma, Wo Shua, Gary Christensen, Si Jung, and of course, Gung Yi Fa Choi. Thank you. I should stop there, but I won't, because I really have to give a lot of credit to this board. In particular, how about it for Jessica Yee? She put on a great event tonight. I'm just glad she's not running for mayor of Malden. So really, compliments to you and the board for really putting on a nice event here this evening. I'm actually surprised she asked me to speak here tonight because, as some of you might know, last year during the August Moon Festival in Boston, I decided to give my entire speech in Mandarin. Now, I was able to do it. The only problem was, when I came down the stairs after, the organizer said, "Nice job, the only problem is everyone here speaks Cantonese." So, let me say how honored I am to be with you this evening, and one of the things that I've learned in my first year as mayor of the city of Malden, and I know it's important to you, Location, location, location is one of the greatest qualities that a realtor wants, and it's what our city wants. And I'm really happy to say that in Malden, which is just north of Boston, we have 2 Orange Line train stations, 2 commuter rail stations, and we are the last busing hub, major busing hub north of Boston. So what we've tried to do in our first year is really capitalize on the location that we have. To also want to make sure you know that potential people that are looking to move to Malden or Boston for that matter, we offer a 30% residential tax exemption for people that are going to make their home in Malden and in Boston. I see my good friend here, James Chan from Boston City Council Lenahan's office. So I would encourage all of you, we're only 4 cities in the entire state that offers that exemption. And on average, that saves homeowners in our communities a significant amount of money. We also offer 3 school districts, complete school districts, private, charter, and we have public in our community. And we also just opened a brand new teen enrichment center. So for those families that have children growing up, we just opened a youth center that is available for our kids. And we also have tripled the number of summer jobs available for the kids in Malden. So all those things combined, I hope you will take a look at our city, and I know, again, my sister city here is Boston, because we mean business. We want to work with this great organization to continue the efforts that I know are going to flourish under Jessica's stewardship and the rest of the board. I will leave you with just one more project that I think is really going to be a game changer for Malden, and that is we are in the midst of opening a 6,500-seat professional baseball park. And not only will it be for baseball, but it will be for football, movie nights, concerts, winter carnivals, graduations, you name it, it's going to be there. And so, you know, again, along with Boston, I hope all of the chapters will really take a close look at our communities as potential opportunity to do business. Our city can be found at cityofmalden.org, and if you're really interested in seeing that speech that I gave in Mandarin, that's on our YouTube channel. So, that being said, congratulations and good luck, and thank you for the opportunity to be here.
Thank you, Mayor. Next up, we had the Boston City Councilor, John Connolly. John sends his regards. He had to take off to get to work down at the State House for a vote tonight. So he says hello. We're going to move the program right along. I'd like to reintroduce our National Chairman, Mr. Jim Park, to begin the installation of the officers for AREAA Boston.
AREAA Boston Chapter, tonight you will begin your term as board members of the Asian Real Estate Association of America's Boston Chapter. The responsibility of the board is to lead the organization professionally and with deep conviction for the mission of the organization at all times. Members of the board will deal with issues that affect the livelihood of Asian American community and practitioners and the growing housing needs that our community faces every day. In taking this oath, I have to make you raise your hand to make sure you really believe in what we're saying. I'm going to ask you to raise your right hand. In taking this oath, you'll be accepting that responsibility. Do you solemnly swear that you will administer the position of board member to the best of your ability and the judgment in conformity with the bylaw of the Asian Real Estate Association of America? Please signify by saying, I will.
I will.
That you will, in all your acts, represent AREAA, be governed by the principle of honesty, justice, fair play, and in every manner possible endeavor to promote, safeguard the best interests of Asian American home buyers and community, and the purpose of the organization, and the welfare of the membership. If so, please say, signify by saying, I will.
I will.
Okay, you may lower your hands. I, Jim Park, proclaim you to be duly installed as board members of the Asian Real Estate Association of Boston. Congratulations, and thank you very much.
A lot of real estate agents are, you're working with cash investors from Asia, okay? There's money out there, guys. And in a world where the politicians talk about a trade deficit, jobs going overseas, we're losing jobs. Here's our chance with the Asian Real Estate Association of America to get out there and promote real estate entrepreneurship back here, specifically in Massachusetts. Okay.